नमस्कार। फियरलेसनेस, अभय, डर, डर के आगे जीत है। हमें तो ये सब पता है। फियरलेसनेस, what does fearlessness mean? Fearlessness, as the term speaks, does not mean fearing anything. It means rather to find the courage to dig deeper and to face one's fear. Fearlessness is a very critical quality in order to live life fully. You need to be fearless to live with an open heart and an open mind. You need to be fearless if you hope to stay true to yourself and ensure fairness and justice, not just for yourself but also for others. Honesty requires a firm foundation of fearlessness, where you will speak the truth in face of an opposition or a danger. To trust someone requires to be courageous too, for you're putting yourself in a vulnerable situation. To open yourself and to love someone are the greatest forms of fearlessness, and the same reason. Fearlessness doesn't mean lack of fear. It means you're able to conquer that fear and rise above it. By fearing something or someone, you are granting them a more exalted status. By being fearless, you are overpowering fear itself. You need to come above the fear. That's what is fearlessness. Students, are you fearful now? No, you should be fearless. You have heard of the golden statement of this Bollywood celebrity, डर के आगे जीत है, and also of the Gabbar Singh, जो डर गया वो मर गया. So we should not be fearless. We should not be fearful. We should be fearless. The Government of India, along with the Indian Council for Child Welfare, acknowledge children below 16 years of age who have shown utmost courage in the face of adversity and proved that being fearless does not require to be of certain age only. Any person can be fearless. Child can be fearless. The adults can be fearless. So as children, you can be fearless, and for your fearless attitude, Government of India gives you a bravery award. If you have a story of fearlessness, courageous act that you have done, it can be a small act in your own home you could have done. You could have helped your parents, saved them their lives. You could have helped a teacher. You could have helped somebody on the street. So all those acts are going to bring awards for you. There is something called as National Bravery Award set up by the Government of India in 1957. Children below the age of 16 are recognized for their bravery and fearless act. So do send a story. Your story of fearlessness should reach Government of India, and who knows, you will be the next award winner on the National Bravery Award. So there is something called as National Bravery Award for children for their meritorious acts, for their courageous acts. So these stories are inspiring, are encouraging many to come out of their fear. So be fearless and see that you can save many lives. I have wonderful stories for you on these fearless acts, and also those children who have done excellent work with their presence of mind, which has helped and brought many people their lives. So the stories goes like this, which are very interesting. On 4th of April 2015, Dishant Mehendirata was at his home in Panchkula in Haryana with his mother and brother. His father had just left for work when a stranger knocked at the door asking for him. The family invited him, as courteous we always call. The mother, Archana, called her husband to inform about the visitor. His father couldn't recognize the man and asked him to come later. This was when the stranger asked if he could use the toilet. And while Archana was leading the way to show him the bathroom, he suddenly took out a knife and put it on the neck of Archana. He started threatening the children and asking him to bring all the cash and valuables. Dishant made a quick plan and fell down on the man's feet, pretending to plead with him. After a few seconds, he suddenly stood up and grabbed the knife from his hand and threw it away. The family raised an alarm and got him arrested. They all shouted, and the people from the neighborhood came to the rescue of the family. Dishant, for his presence of mind and bravery act, got the General National Bravery Award for his courageous act. Here is the story of the fearlessness activity of Morris. Morris was playing with his friend on the terrace, and his friend got electric shock. What happens if somebody gets an electric shock? Sometimes we may run away to save ourselves, but Morris took a cane chair and hit his friend and freed him from the shock. That saved his friend's life. For his very act of bravery and fearlessness and courageous act, he got a National Bravery Award. Aditya, the 15-year-old boy, also received a National Bravery Award for his presence of mind. He was traveling with 40 passengers in a bus, and when the bus caught fire, he used his presence of mind and saved 40 lives. This received a bravery award for his presence of mind. Fearlessness and courageous activity is very important in everyone's life.